What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another exciting personal finance video where I'm talking about things like gold and silver that seem to be all the rage these days. First off, guys, if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe to this video and channel and check out my website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before doing anything, purchasing any investments like gold and silver, or following any of the investment strategies that I discuss in these videos. All right, guys, so pretty crazy past couple of weeks with gold and silver. Of course, the silver squeeze is still going on, so get your silver while you can. Gold, on the other hand, has just been getting hammered. It's been getting smashed hard. So we close out the week. Gold's at 1783, silver at 2737. And as promised, guys, this a couple weeks ago when gold first started getting knocked down, I picked up another 1 ounce gold Canadian maple. Hope you guys can see that all right. It's not too blurry or anything like that. Yeah, so that makes ounce number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in honor of the gold price getting smashed yesterday, I have quite a bit of money coming to me at the end of the month. So I actually picked up, guess which one? Guess what I did? If you guessed another gold buffalo, you're right. I bought my second USA Gold Buffalo. This one is, of course, the 2020. I picked up the 2021. So 24 karat gold. I still love my 24 karat. I still love my maples, but you know what? I've been kind of chomping at the bit to pick up another buffalo. So my American viewers, you guys will like that. The other thing I want to show, I didn't really get a chance to show you guys too much there the other week when I did that video. I was basically blabbering on and on about, I don't know, all the stuff, GameStop and all sorts of stuff. But this was the silver that I picked up right before that huge, the big move. So I picked up 10 ounces of silver. I got this. I'll show you guys the container. This is like a little tube, holds 10. I'd say 9. If you put 10 in, it's going to... 10 doesn't fit comfortably, but 9 certainly does. This is what these are. These are 2017s. So they don't have that mint shield technology in them or anything like that. But I'm not too concerned. This is bullion. I'm buying this just for the silver. Nothing else. Silver, straight silver. I do want to keep these in good condition though, so I do want to try to preserve them as best I can, but I'm not buying capsules for all these 1 ounce silver coins that I'm picking up. So I do love these Canadian maples. It's just beautiful. Beautiful silver bullion. Of course, right now silver is really hard to source, physical silver, that is. Same with gold. I love how the price goes down. You know, the other day price got smashed. It was around 73 or something like that for an ounce of gold. And I'm looking online, you know, they're all sold out. It's every single time they smash the gold price, you know, savvy investors or savvy stackers, collectors, whatever, they go out and they buy some gold, some physical. Again, I don't know how much longer this can continue on. You know, the market manipulation and that. It's really not my place to speculate, and I'm not really in the know. I don't really have that much knowledge about that stuff, but I do know, and I do understand the importance of diversification and hedging. All the stuff that's gone on in the stock market lately, it's chaos. It's craziness. I can't wrap my head around it, and a lot of other people can't either. And usually that's not a sign that we're going to have better days. Usually that's a sign of, you know, market collapse. On to other news. Housing has never been more expensive than it is today. And what are we seeing with the housing numbers? More people buying, more. Again, it's just like, how much longer can this stuff really go on, right? All these people who are buying these houses with borrowed money at record low interest rates are going to get killed the day that interest rates rise. You got to think, if you're buying a house for $1 million, and yes, where I live, almost the average cost of houses in this area, which is a huge area, it's almost $1 million. So I said to myself, if you pick up a house today for $1 million, I don't know what you got, 20% down, let's say, so you got a mortgage of $800,000. That's at record low interest rates. If interest rates go up, just 1 or 2%, 2 percentage points, which would be about 100, 200 basis points, what's that house going to be worth? People are going to be underwater. We saw this in the subprime crisis a decade and a half ago, and it's like history repeating itself all over again. And the solution to this is, I feel like we're in a car headed towards a cliff. The solution is pedal to the metal from central banks. I just heard Yellen on Friday or Thursday saying that she's not worried about inflation. It's deflation, disinflation. So it's pedal to the metal. Let's get more stimulus out. I really think it just seems like the whole world's turned upside down, and these central bankers have really kind of gone off the rails. Anyway, that's just kind of my piece on that. And I think what's happened, I know what's happened with me in the past year, is that I really lost confidence in in our banking authorities and central banks, that type of thing, currency and everything like that. I really, really think that bad things are going to happen. We might see crazy inflation. We might see all sorts of, the whole financial system could potentially collapse. We're at record high debt levels. There's a couple things that they can do for sure. They can, let things correct, which they seem unwilling to do, because I think if governments and central banks withdrew their support for markets, the markets would not touch the sides on the way down. They would be easily back down, I think probably 40, 50% easily, maybe more. So you got to kind of think about that. And also, what would happen to the real estate market? That would collapse. There's basically, I don't see very much positive stuff happening. So I am super hedging myself. I'm buying gold and silver, and I'm holding it. I'm not selling. This isn't a trade for me. I'm not gonna, obviously not. You don't buy bullion if you're looking for a quick trade. So I want the real deal, because I don't know how this is all gonna shape up, and I want some protection that's outside the current banking system, so that I can survive, so that I can get by. Stocks can go to zero, or real estate can crash. Cash could be essentially hyperinflated away. These are all the risks that are kind of out there. Not to say that they will happen, but there's a possibility that they can happen. And I think that's what's kind of gone on here. A lot of people are starting to realize that, you fool me once with all the stimulus after the 08-09 crash. You're not going to fool me twice. It's pretty, I don't know. To my mind, it's abundantly clear that they're never going to be able to normalize interest rates. It's just not going to happen. Not without crashing markets. You're going to collapse the stock market for sure. The bond market's probably going to get slaughtered. Real estate, there's really kind of no way out that I can see how this is all going to normalize without a lot of pain going around. So if you're somebody who has all your money into one thing, I would strongly consider looking at other type of things to diversify. That's what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm just paying off debt. I'm going to pay off my mortgage. I got about another year to pay on that, and I'm putting away some precious metals. Well, the prices are pretty good. Now, this could all just be, like a fake scare, like what we got back in 08, 09. Precious metals, gold, silver soared, and then they fell and entered a decades-long bear market. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But like I said, it's worth having a little bit to kind of hedge yourself and to really kind of protect your standard of living in any scenario. Like I said in my other videos, I got a lot of energy stocks. I'm kind of like in on that inflation thing. I got my gold and silver and stuff. But if things go really off the rails, we may need some of this stuff, some physical precious metals to protect yourselves. So, and of course, it always helps if you have low debt or no debt. So that's been my approach. I'll keep preaching it until I'm blue in the face. I don't believe that this is the market to make money in. I think this is a market that can really hurt you, and you need to protect yourself. So that's basically what I'm doing. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be a short video today because I did one last week and I went on ad nauseum. So it's nothing you guys haven't all heard. The silver squeeze, physical metals really scarce, premiums are soaring. Is this all just going to go by and no big deal, or is something bigger coming? We don't know. Are there going to be currency devaluations? Are they going to revalue gold? Of course, there's the Basel III rules or whatever being implemented in, I think by June or something like that. They're phasing these things in where they're considering gold a tier 1 asset, which is as good as cash, which to my mind is ridiculous that it wasn't. More and more central banks, more and more people, more and more investors, family offices, everyone's starting to slowly build up, these positions, some more quietly than others, obviously, but I do think, I'm glad I got my solid 10 ounces or 10 and a quarter. Plus I got some numismatic coins. I got about another 2 ounces there. So that's about 12 and a quarter. I got another buffalo on the way. That'll be 13 and a quarter, give or take, plus some just scrap gold or whatever. So I feel like I'm pretty good in that respect. I'm not sure how much more gold I'll be buying. Of course, if it goes down, my plan's always been, I should have done this for the past 10 years too, is just pick up an ounce every year. If you get a bonus or you get some money, just go pick up an ounce of gold. I have lots of money in the stock market. I have lots of money in real estate. I don't have very much money in precious metals. And for the road ahead, where I see us going potentially, it's not even if for sure you're headed there to hyperinflation or crazy deflation or something like. The point is that these are things that are being discussed. These are things that are like kind of on the table as like possibilities. And it really hasn't been that way in a very, very long time. It's been almost 100 years since we had to deal with threats of like hyperinflation or deflation, that depression and that type of thing. So just the fact that we're even discussing this now, and mainstream people are talking about this. I mean, you really gotta hedge against the downside. You need to protect yourself from the unknown. So, and in times of financial stress, when the whole system was kind of collapsing and all that, people went to gold and silver, and I assume they'll probably do that again. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, check out my website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. Thanks, guys. Take care.